Welcome back to the waterlogged fields of Perthshire in, well, it's not quite sunny Scotland today, but still, it's quite pleasant. I'm out today, Pete's already here. Sneaky Pete has been out for, I think he's been out for certainly an hour anyway. Let me see if I can spot him in the distance. He was somewhere over there. I saw him just the other side of that tree line, or at least I saw someone walking up and down. Anyway, take my word for it, Sneaky Pete is somewhere over there. I've no idea what he's found. I messaged him, but he's ignored me. So I'll bump into him soon, have a catch up. But we're back on the field where he found the gold half sovereign a couple of weeks ago. The happiest I've ever seen him. Although he's always happy, to be fair. And so just the two of us. I don't think anyone else will be out. I'm going to give it a few hours, see how we get on. And I'm playing about again with my custom program. Some of you left some very helpful comments about let me see, what was it? You mentioned iron volume and so on. So I'll show you roughly how I've got this program set. So sensitivity, I might knock that down a bit to 85 or 88 from 92. I've got my frequency shift at 1, iron volume at 3, reactivity I've knocked down to 2, audio response at 5, discrimination 7. So that's the basics. And we'll see how we get on, if it responds any better with all these power lines. So fingers crossed, I can't do any worse than I did last time. This is it. This is when we find out if I'm on a good run or a bad run. We've got a signal in the first couple of minutes. Fingers crossed, it is something epic. Very solid 84. I'm just going to check if it's in this furrow or if it's under the furrow. So it's under, so we need to do a wee dig. Not yet. Well, I think we've got off. Oh no. We've got two signals. One signal becomes two signals. I think the reason is, I think we've got two different bits of tin can. Why have one when you can have two? What's that there? And what's this here? That, folks, is aluminium, and that is another fragment of aluminium. Damn, not the start I was hoping for. Just having a catch up with Pete, who once again is on steroids when it comes to metal detecting. I remember the days when he used to come out and find absolutely nothing, but he's certainly getting to grips with these new XP discs. So he's got probably his oldest coin, this one here. It's a little turner, would have had a wee thistle on it. It's a copper 2p piece from probably around sometime between 1567, James the VI of Scotland, who went on to become James the I of England, and then from 1625 his son Charles I took over until 1649, and then Charles II 1660 to 1685, so that's the sort of time period of that. These two coins here I think are both bobbies, which are copper sixpences from the same sort of era. Although, as you can see, they're pretty battered. It's got a George III penny. You can just make out Gorgeous George there, looking to the right hand side. This is a little decorated button. It's probably 200 or 300 years old. Nice little pattern on it. Another Russian lead seal for a flax seal or a bale seal. Probably from the 1800s. Just get a date at the bottom, but I can't quite make it out. Then he's got another Georgian or William III coin there. Another Georgian looking coin there. They're all pretty crusty. A halfpenny, 1942, which is George VI. And then a couple of curious little lead things. Don't know what that is. Looks like it's got a number or letter in the middle. Let us know if you know what that might be. Maybe some sort of bag seal. And then this is even more curious. It's almost like a diamond shape. It's got a hole, but it doesn't go all the way through. And on the reverse, it looks like that. So what is it? Is it a weight? Is it just an offcut that just happens to look like something else? Let us know in the comments below. But well done, Sneaky Pete, you wee devil. Not bad for a couple of hours.
Not bad.
I just get the feeling this is going to be one of those days today. Well, yet again. Got a 59, which could be a bit of lead, or a button. Only one way to find out. Okay, we're out the hole. Second spade full, so about 6-7 inches down, give or take. And I think we've got a clod shot. Could be a button. Could be a button. I might actually, for a change, look forward to finding a button, because I really haven't had much at all. What's that? It's just a bit of something. Well, nothing obvious, and I've turned the pinpointer off, so let me put that back on. And I've thrown it away or dropped it. There it is there. Well, it's a little bit of lead. A little bit of lead. Best find of the day for me so far, which tells you all you need to know. I'm trying to convince myself that this is going to be something amazing. 89, solid. But something tells me it's just going to be a tin can or a bit of aluminium. Right, let's do a wee live dig. It's a bit deeper. Oh, don't believe it. I think I've got a coin. I think I've got a coin. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. It could be a George because it was quite high. 89.90 is often the Georgian coins. And it's probably the crustiest coin I've found in a long time. But it doesn't matter because it's a coin. The drought is over. See, often you'll just see, oh, but you've only done 2 30-minute videos, but or whatever. But often I'm filming over multiple days. I'll just make it out that I've found what I found in one session. Quite often, a video in actual fact will be 3 or 4 days worth of detecting. So when you start to do the maths, it's a lot of effort for sometimes not a lot of finds. And since I got that hammered penny, which was about 7 days ago, I have been out metal detecting 4 different times. This is my 4th time. And the finds have been almost non-existent. So yeah, it looks like a Georgian penny. So I'll give it a rub-a-dub, but I think even the bendy thumb won't be able to bring this one back. Complete and utter toast. Not a bit of detail left on it. You can see all the surface just come away completely in places. But it's, size-wise, looks like a halfpenny. I think it's going to be George III, 1760 to 1820. So, it's better than nothing. Well, folks, that is as good as it gets. I mean, honestly, this is diabolical. Diabolical. I'm having a pretty rough run of things at the moment. But, as I always say, you've got to stay positive. This is a side of metal detecting that you don't all see. I know I've done a couple of videos where I've posted every single find and so on, but sometimes it can be pretty tiresome and very, very difficult to come across some not only good signals but fantastic finds as well. But, as I say, we've got some new land coming up, which I think is going to be heaving with discoveries. Hopefully a few ancient ones as well. So thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as you can. And hopefully I'll see some of you on the next dig. Take care and thanks for watching.